Hello awesome people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Software Inc. We're almost there, I guess. We're getting closer and closer to the ending, but you guys still don't know what the ending actually is. I have a generally good idea right now what we're gonna do. But first, before we start this video, I want to say that someone came up in the comment section. I can't remember who it was. Sorry for that, but someone came up with a very cool idea, and he basically said you should probably end in 2015 because the game originally came out in 2015, which at that point is the alpha, of course, because we're still in alpha phase. But the game originally came out in 2015. I really like that sort of that little nod towards the original release of Software Inc. My first plan when I read that comment was to make a game called Software Inc. and release it in 2015, but I think we were already a bit too late to actually do that and make it into a good game, which I don't want to make like a mediocre product and then call it Software Inc. in this game because it's just such a cool game. So yeah, that idea was sort of went out of the window, and I wanted to sort of coincide the 2015 ending date with some other ideas that I had to end this series. But the thing is, my schedule doesn't really work well with this, because that means that probably this would be the last episode, and that doesn't fit well with my schedule concerning other videos, other seasons of things. So we're gonna go on a little bit more, but I have a general good idea of how we're gonna end this season, so don't worry about that. Yeah, so let's go on. Let's move out and let's go full speed ahead. There we go. So in today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to try and get as far as we can. Docs Not Included 5 is about to release in September 2015, which is almost there, basically a half a year ago from here. We're also still working on the second edition of Microsoft Office 365, our office software, and we have to keep an eye on HipOS 2 that released last episode. Already made 72 million. Still selling quite well every month, so yeah, we're definitely being a successful company, I should say, and that's also thanks to you guys, because you guys have been voting on stuff the entire season. Also, someone came up with a very good idea of saying next season you should probably start with some easy events and some easy voting, and then on some easy basically challenges that I had to do during the season, and then make them harder and harder as time goes on, basically. I like that idea. The only thing that I need for that is more and more events, more and more challenges. So that's where you guys come in. I need your guys' help to do that, if we're ever going to do that. Maybe it's not going to be next season, maybe it's going to be the season after that, or somewhere in the future. It could also be that we implement it like not at the start of the season, but kind of basically halfway of the season. Our servers are still full, but I'm gonna ignore that for now. That we bring it in a bit later. There could be different elements that we could use there, but one thing I really need for that is input from you guys. So you can leave suggestions in the comment section. You can send me a personal message in the Discord. You can send it just in the Discord server in general, in the general tab, or in the Software Inc. tab. Would be even better if it would be in the Software Inc. tab. And then you can basically come up with cool ideas for challenges that I have to do. And I will sort of, if I like the challenges that you guys come forward with, I will write them down. I will make sure that all these challenges that are good, I will write them down, make a list of them, and then probably select a few of them to mark as easy challenges, then some for medium, some for hard, and then we'll use those in the next season. No promises though, but it would be a very, very cool idea to implement. So thank you for the person that suggested that. Yeah, that's most of the information now gone, so we can really focus on the game again, which I like. Some more education. Ooh, we have probably another hosting deal. Yeah, we're not going to really do much hosting, I feel like. Yeah, so let's start working on 2D a bit more here with her, and that should be it. And speaking of education, so marketing, this is still on. It kind of starts to bug me now, but thank you, Thomas, for that. March, yeah, it's still quite a long way off. We don't really have. Ooh, what are we doing? We're making the X. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I think what happened here is that only sequels, but it has single IP. Why would it then do this? cancel that one. I don't want that done because it's gonna take up work from Hippo S3. I just want Hippo S3 to. We're probably never gonna see that, but you know, maybe it's just Vlad's input. Maybe Vlad just thought, you know what, I'm gonna run this project from now on. I'm just gonna do whatever I want and just run away with it. Just said, you know what, I'm gonna make an operating system called DX. I feel like that. Could be. Could be. You are a developer. You definitely need... Oh, yeah, but you're the leader, so you could probably have a star in every category in a 2-star system. That should be good, right? It should be decent, at least. Our server still cannot hold the load. What is it doing? It only has digital distribution, right? Yeah, only digital distribution. Is there something wrong with our stocks? With our storage, basically. No. Still have enough of everything. That shouldn't be the problem. Oh, what we probably should do is port this to our own system. So, active users, please. Yeah, let's port it to like all these. Yeah, let's port it to all these. That should definitely help it sell better, and it should also help sell HipOS 2. Servers are overloaded. Yeah, just stop. That's not something we're gonna fix in this season anymore. The problem with the servers is, honestly, if we go down here, we have the tower racks, and we can replace them actually with the bigger one, because this is the one we have. Server rack. Oh, I think this is the one we have, right? Yeah, we have the server rack, but the problem with this is that we cannot upgrade into the big server rack because that won't fit. That was the problem, yeah. There we go. Back to here. Let's see how our sales are going. Ooh, 5 million on this one. The ports help out. Yeah, awesome. We also have some education to do again. So let's do that first. Let's see. Let's see. You do that one. And that should be it, right? Yeah, and then we go into research because I want to see how much we're making from our system. Ooh, yes, it started to make money. Our 2008 patent is starting to make money. These have brought in decent money. Speaking of bringing in decent money, are we talking about this now? 27 million, pretty good. November 2017, it's going to be released. At that point, it's probably at something like 40 million interest. That's pretty good. I know I said I don't really like that system. I still don't really like it because I think it's something that really pays off if you have a lot of money. So as a starter strategy, I think it's safe. It's a safe way of making money. To say that it's a very good way to start, maybe if you're playing it like really slow. I don't like playing it really slow. I like to basically use my money to grow as a company, because the thing is, if you use your money well, if you have the confidence and you build new products and you invest in new teams and invest in new technologies and all that stuff, you will probably duplicate all the money that you put into profits and then make more money, and then with that money invest it and make even more money. And that's basically how companies work, right? If they're doing well, they're using their money to invent better ways of making money, basically. And that's what I like to do in this game too. Although, of course, you have 3 left. Yeah, you're probably just gonna go for multitasking then. But yeah, of course, that's not the only way of doing it. And I do know that some people really like just basically build up their empire from their own garage. I know for a fact that some people play this game and never ever get out of their first little building and only use like 1 or 2 employees, or maybe not even use employees, maybe only work on themselves, which is definitely a cool challenge to do. I think it's too slow. You can do a lot on your own. You can do a lot with a small team. I think my companies most of the time go like small to medium companies. If you talk about numbers of people working in here, I mean, we have quite a few now. Can I actually count this easily? Like, if we do this, can I easily see how many people these are? Can't really. There's not really a simple way of doing this. Select the entire team. Oh, here it is, 95. So we basically around 100 employees we have. Almost 100 employees. This is sort of the the sort of company that I would build mostly. And that's not only on camera when I do videos. I think even when I do videos, I'm more incentivized to go for bigger teams and to do more stuff more quickly. But this is generally what I would go for when I'm playing off camera on my own. It's just I don't really like the massive teams because you lose all control. You basically have to run project management for every team. And as you can probably tell, I don't really like project management at this point. Ooh, we released Ducks Not Included 5. We're gonna take a look at that. But yeah, that's you know, that's something that I generally do when I play off camera. I go for these medium to large companies. I would actually say small to medium companies rather, because people have built companies in there that have 1,000 employees. Insane. Let me know actually in the comment section what you do. Mostly how many employees you basically have during your save games most of the time. Ducks Not Included 5. Let's talk about the actual game. Outstanding. Again, unavoidable right now. 3.5 million the cost. We're definitely gonna port this one too. To oh, there it is. To all the more important systems. Let's do these 4 first. Let's do these 4 first, and we will see if we import it to other ones later. There we go. HipOS 2 it's selling pretty well actually. Pretty good, but it's not like insanely well. It's also not the most active operating system there. Although, you know, the thing is we have only 2 operating systems out, which HipOS 2 is obviously the second one, and then others have like 9, and they are well known in the market. I mean, our operating system recognition is going up. It was at like 1.5 star, I think. So it's definitely going up, and that's good. But yeah, we could use a little bit more, and we should, you know, if we would go on with this one, we definitely would have gotten more of all these coming out, which I also suspect to be pretty good. Extremely well-made product. It will definitely move copies. I think the same, man. I think it should do very well. Let's actually check up on some people to educate them. Almost clicked fire there by accident. Let's give you that one. And then there should be another one to educate. And here we go. There we go, you. Let's do service. Let's do marketing, just in case. There we go. Server's still overloaded. Yeah, I know. Just ignore that one. 6 million profit already. That means we made 9.6 million in the first month. That's definitely not bad. We're still porting it though, so we haven't finished any port yet. So it's still on the operating system that we selected when we started making it. I don't know which ones they are because it's project management. We now have 1 port ready, so it should go up a little bit, I guess. Or at least stay the same if we sold out on one of those other ones. Your support, so you should go and focus on this. Thank you. There we go. So there we go. Yes. Yeah, people have been canceling our deals. I know. The thing is, they take deals and then this happens, and we have to. Oh, probably what we could do to fix this a little bit faster is distribution, and then go to digital distribution, and then just move this up to like 12%. Not a lot of companies will probably take the 12%. They will cancel their deals, and then this will go down. Because this is also, I forget, digital distribution also counts for those, and I most of the time I forget. Yeah, see, that went down to 88% now. That's probably most of ourselves right now. No, it's actually still more. Also a lot of companies here. Well, if I'm making 12% of their profits, then I'm totally fine with it. 12% is quite a high number there, especially with just you know, having some shit on a server. Let's see here. Design art. You got for 3D. Let's go for 2 stars 3D. Let's do that one. Help out a little bit. March 2016. I mean, this is probably the moment where we want to do our first press bill. And that also means that we want to hype it. Start hyping it so we don't lose too many followers over the course of a few months. March we will release it, so let's actually see how Ducks Not Included 5 is doing. 14 million in the last month, basically. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. We probably have to buy some more. The ports are also done now, which is insane. Really good. We're gonna take a look here because the day is almost done. And bam! That was a good sell, man. Good sell. 20 million. I mean, I'm gonna order some copies right now, otherwise I will forget. Let's get some 500,000 more copies. That should probably do it. I'm gonna keep this going. This is not going as fast down, so I feel like we're still doing great. It still makes a lot of money though. We even have these two still making more money. Imagine that, Ducks Not Included 4 are still making 1.5 million every month, and we're making 20 million on Ducks Not Included 5. Although, to be fair, it is pre-release review. Oh, has only featured new big hit? Awesome. So that should have given us some followers. Yeah, it gave us some good amount of followers. I mean, some followers is always better than no followers, so... 83 million fans. Insane. Everything is going up, which is really good to see. We're almost at 1 billion again. Holy moly. I mean, we put half of our 1 billion in the account here when we first got the 1 billion, and we're almost at 1 billion again. That's insane. It shows that it's once you get your company running, it's actually not that hard to make money and to get to 1 billion. I mean, when this was like an older version, when we were in like Alpha 9 and Alpha 10, I saw a lot of people on YouTube when I was watching out for ideas to do, and then when I was just watching other people play this game, you know, they were like, oh, we're gonna do a challenge to 1 billion. And I was like, yeah, cool. Honestly, it wasn't like, you know, that hard. I tried it myself at that point when I saw someone do it, and I was like, okay, this is actually not that hard to do. If you know a bit what you're doing and you just keep going, basically, it's not that hard to do to get to 1 billion. You know, just, you know, you need some knowledge about the game. You need to know what's working and what's not. If you basically know what's working, then you can make money out of anything in this game, which is really cool. That's definitely not like a bad thing. Wait, well, oh, I trained you in programming. That was not supposed to happen. Well, there you go. Yeah, once you know what you're doing, you can basically make money out of anything in this game, and that's the really cool part, because it allows you to do everything that you want. You can experiment with everything and basically still be successful. Of course, you know, you're not going to be as successful with the one product as the other one. You know, some products will be more successful than others, and that's the cool part, because it's never really the same in that sense. Oh no! Count Dracula just resigned. The Dev 2 team has... he has left for 20... He worked here for 20 years. We're definitely going to rehire him. So Vlad the Impaler, Count Dracula. We need a leader for Dev 2. Lead, specialized in socialization, medium. There we go. And we're going to begin looking for the Dev 2 team. Do we have some very compatible people? Yeah, we have. That's cool. A bit lazy though. You are really good, actually. I like you. You're not very good at programming, but okay, we could look a bit further. See, nah, not really. I like you. We're gonna take you. So let's hire you. Bam. There we go. Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Change roles. You're gonna be a leader and a programmer. And we're also gonna change your name. Change name to Vlad the Impaler, which is basically Count Dracula. That was the backstory. Awesome. And he's still on the same working schedule and everything, so that should all still work out according to the background story. Santana, you can be trained in art, so let's give you some 3D art. There we go. Awesome. Working out very well. Oh shit, we have to probably assign someone here. You know what? Techie guy, you were the leader of this assignment earlier on, and now basically the new rehired techie guy is gonna be the leader again. After Vlad the Impaler left us, and now we need a new person in there. So, welcome back, kinda, sorta. Let's see our sales here. Hippo has 2, still selling for 3 million. Pretty good on this. We have 5,000 left. We probably should order a few more. Like, let's say like 15,000. So we have 20,000 in stock. I think that's good enough. Maybe even that's not enough. Hit Defender 3, still selling a little bit. Maybe the 1 million copies there was a bit much. Oh, well, actually, no, we sold over 1 million. Yeah. Okay, Ducks Not Included 4, still selling a little bit. Yeah, that was the port mainly. That sort of upped the sales again and then it dies down again, which is totally fine. Still 14 million this month. In the last month, sorry, I should say. Awesome. Very, very good. Very, very good. That being said, guys, I'm gonna pause it here, do some education for Techie Guy. Awesome. The new leader. Let's do automation there. Bomb. And we got it. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. Let's empty out our money trees. And yeah, and don't forget to leave a comment on the ideas for next season, for the challenges and all that stuff. Don't forget to leave a comment about how many people you normally employ in your save games. I'm generally curious about how other people play this game because, you know, I've been playing it a lot. I have heard some people talking about how they play it, but I want to know more. So, you know, leave a comment, leave it in Discord server, whatever you like. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.